It's a stupid one.
Stupid.
And we're live. We're back for more Dragonlance. Hi, everybody. Well, everybody being Ryan. I think Ryan's in chat. Ryan, let me tell you about our sponsor.
Yeah, Ryan.
You've
never heard of this sponsor ever.
We know a guy.
He's Canadian.
So, listen, we are back for session 2 of Dragons of Hope. We have a full crew. All 7 of our characters are here. Watch yourself.
TBK can happen.
Crazy shit happens when we have everybody here.
Everybody do Steve shit.
Everybody do Steve shit.
Everybody.
Okay.
We will die.
Okay.
Bye, love.
Bye.
Bye, Rob.
Everyone just said bye, love. Online streaming even. Bye.
And there she goes.
I thought
Are you
said
like standing on a balcony there? Are you sitting on a balcony?
It's a loft.
Is that
We've
what that
been through this before, sir.
And he's muted again.
I don't think I have.
What the hell is it called again? It's got a
A
name.
loft?
No. My living
mezzanine.
room's a loft. That's the
You're on a
word. Thank
mezzanine.
you.
A
My craft
mezzanine?
room is a mezzanine over my kitchen. My stove and sink are right under my ass here.
We're gonna need well, there's a line there somewhere, but I'm not gonna touch it. Okay.
You're not going to cross a line?
No.
Who
no,
are you, and what have you done with our Dungeon Master?
Thank you for gifting more subscriptions, Artemis. Would you fuck off with that? Jesus. Okay.
Thank you, you bitch.
Thank you. I love you. Fuck off.
Yeah. Love is a strong word. Do I love you?
I'm used
Are you
to it
glad-
by now from all y'all.
Look
So.
at Bree's like, yeah, you
glad
do.
you're back,
Yeah,
Copper?
you do. Okay. So, first of all, Affy, tell us all about, did you make your fundraising goals?
We made our original goal of $1,000 for Extra Life, which was freaking amazing.
Awesome.
And then we
Awesome.
made a mistake and extended it and did not make the new extension.
No, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
We made the first
I
one.
am good though
Yeah.
for us.
We did really, really good. We made $1,300.
Wow, very
so
good.
yeah,
That's
it was
very good. And
we're extending it through to December. So
you're just gonna keep it rolling all the way through November into December?
well, December Extra Life
There's more-
usually will match donations.
Oh,
So we're
more
running a whole bunch of one-shots
more
in
one-shots
December.
In December.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's crazy,
Gotta get
girl.
on some of
I need
those.
sleep.
Well, there you go. I was gonna say,
Any different than the schedule we would normally be running though.
once we finish tonight, you can have a nap, right? Okay.
Because we're gonna die.
And we've got Miss Walker.
I don't know
tomorrow,
if you're gonna
and
die. I'll be honest. I have some concerns, but you guys
I'll
always
go 3 for 3.
you guys always seem to pull through for us, so I wouldn't worry about that. We have a sponsor, Canadian Dice. You can go to CanadianDice.com and order dice for Christmas. It's not too late. Ryan is really good about shipping out quick. And if you use the code OMRD, that's the initials for Old Men Rolling Dice, OMRD, you will get a 10% discount on your dice order.
10%?
I'll take it. On top of that, I'm not gonna. I don't mean this. I hope this doesn't come across. I hope this doesn't come across wrong. But Ryan's dice are not expensive. I'm not saying they're cheap dice. They're great dice. We've all ordered. The quality is fantastic. But generally speaking, they're better priced than his competitors.
They're low cost?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're
As
in
opposed to
America,
low
there's the
quality.
whole exchange rate thing, so you're getting an even bigger deal.
If you're an American,
America!
If you're in America.
Yep.
America. Yeah.
Look, yeah.
And if you're really interested in, supporting, buy Old Men Rolling Dice. They're heavy. They'll weigh down your stocking at Christmas. Okay.
You can use
And they
them as
will
weapons.
kill your players.
Yeah. If you put them all in the end of your stocking, you now have a flail.
That is called a weapon.
A flail. Yeah.
Are we not allowed to talk about
What
weapons?
what do cops do? They put like pennies or oranges in socks or something and like beat the shit.
No,
out of
that's
people.
prison. That's
I'm not
prison,
sure-
not police.
Maybe. What are you drinking? Are you drinking peace tea?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I love the raspberry. Peace
He got
Tea.
mad about liking it. What is wrong with you tonight?
Maybe Peace Tea should sponsor us.
I agree. I
Probably
fucking
should.
love Peace Tea.
Let's reach out.
And the weapon you were describing is called a flapjack, where you put
Oh.
something in a sock.
Awesome. What about when you
Thank
beat
you,
somebody with a
Captain.
phone book?
With a phone book?
That's called
Yeah.
discipline.
What kind of street bitch are you?
I'm from the harsh streets of Stony Creek on
Yes.
the west side of Hamilton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Terrifying.
Oh, that's scary shit. Sorry, east side of Hamilton.
I was gonna say
Directions.
wrong side. I'm west side. I'm west side Hamilton. You're east
Oh yes,
side Hamilton.
yes.
West Side.
West side, the valley, west side.
Oh my god, stop.
Nothing beats
Who
original
started it?
Arizona Peace Tea is good, but it's off-brand. Oh, G Blaster has laid down the law there on the iced tea brands.
It's not our fault that you're fucking wrong.
Yeah, you're entitled to your wrong opinion, but
Don't you swear at our chat? That's horrible of you.
Yeah, we'd never
Have you
fucking do
met
that.
us?
I will tell you this: if Avi gives you the finger, she secretly loves you.
It's true.
Yeah, she's just looking for a place to put it.
Okay, so last time, the party escaped Pax Tharkus with approximately 800 refugees and headed up into the mountains and tried to find a place to hide them. It took a little bit of time, but they finally did find a place to hide them at this little dwarven town. Hill Dwarves, to be exact. And the Hill Dwarves welcomed you basically because of Grinnick.
Woot woot.
Like, they were like, Grinnick, we like this guy. Oh, and he's a real cleric. And now they're like, now they came in, Grinnick healed the chieftain's son, and the chieftain's wife gave Grinnick a bunch of family heirlooms. Which, one of them ended up with you there, Grenlead. So your character now has a +2 battle axe.
Sweet.
Which you can't complain about, right? If you just... Thanks for showing up. Have a +2 battle axe.
Yeah, but she
Take it.
specialized in sword.
Well, there is that, right? There is that. But if you...
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, if you need more, you've got an axe now.
I think a battle axe is incredibly cool. I heard rumor of a level up.
I did, and I leveled your character. You're back to 6th level because of what
Does that come with a proficiency that we could apply to a battle axe?
Totally. Except we already had it applied to double specialization on the broadsword. But we're just going to bend the rules a bit and say you can use the battle
undo
axe. Don't worry about it.
She also has
Yay!
+1 chain on her.
Oh, does she has and plus?
+3 and gave her mine.
Oh, so that has not been updated. I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, she got a +1 shield out of you too, didn't she?
Yep.
Oh shit! So
Yeah,
let me,
+1 shield because I had one.
let me make sure Grenlead's armor class is correct then.
Everybody's tougher than Steve now.
Sorry,
They're
guys.
not-
Thanks for catching me up.
I have like a grand total of 17 hit points. So
It's okay. Nobody's dumber.
Okay, so chainmail and a shield gives you armor class 4. You don't have a dex bonus. They're both +1. So yes, armor class 2 on Grenlead now, and 45 hit points on Grenlead. So send her into battle.
Great things happen when I'm not even here.
I know.
Thank you.
And so much chaos. And so much dumb choices.
Okay, I have updated the character sheet. You should be able to see your battle axe +2 on there. I got to put the +2 in. The magic bonus 2. Yeah, so it's all there. So you can attack more often with your broadsword. All around, the broadsword is still the better weapon for Grenlead, but she has a backup weapon of a battle axe, if that sword happens to get stuck in a draconian or something. Which, can happen. Okay, so we ended the session. A number of you went out and fucked around with giant bees.
And found out.
And Steve has carted off a great deal of stolen honey.
I mean, did we really steal it? Because they were there watching us do it.
Steve was invisible.
Technically, we didn't steal it yet because we're still only halfway back to the village.
Well, halfway back, do you remember what happened?
Yeah,
Dragon.
we remember.
Ember flew over top of the valley with Verminard on his back. They did not see you guys because of a darkness spell that you had cast, and you jumped in the bushes. It did fly over the Hill Dwarf town and probably could not help but see all the refugees encamped beside the Hill Dwarf town, and then flew off towards Pax Tharkus.
To go get
We've been
reinforcements,
busted.
I'm assuming.
And that's where we left off. So, we're all back in the Hill Dwarf village. What would the party like to do?
Panic?
Leave in the middle of the night and not tell anybody. Let's
Yeah.
get out of here, guys.
That sounds like a great plan.
It's a nightly
I'm all for
thing to
that.
do.
Yeah, it's at night, but it's not nightly.
Sorry, I got confused. Let's protect the village.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
lost your mustache in real life. You can't remember how to be noble.
We're going to protect the village by leaving in the middle of the night and drawing the enemy away from them.
So there are approximately 150 hill dwarfs in this village.
Dwarfs or dwarves?
Dwarvises, and then you have the 800 refugees encamped on the banks of the lake as well. I think we have the map up, right? You guys can see the map. And no sooner did I say that, everything went black. Okay. And you're encamped on, the town is sort of on the edge of the lake here. So,
Late.
the people in
Pulling thread?
the dwarves in the town, when those of you that were not in the town arrived back, the dwarves in the town have recovered from the dragon fear of the dragon passing so close. People are generally shaken, and they have not seen that's probably the first dragon they've seen in ages, right? No one's seen one before.
Told you so.
So they're all a little stirred up and unsure of what to do. But what are you guys doing?
Packing up and leaving.
Getting clean.
Panicking.
What are
Are you still invisible and covered in honey?
I am still invisible and covered in honey. I am a
But the
walking
honey
mound
is
of
not
goo.
invisible.
No, it's just
Nope.
just him.
I'm a walking mound of goo,
Yeah.
carrying a shield full of floating honey.
Go ahead, Grenick.
I say to the group, so what are our options?
Well, the options are we can fortify and defend the village, or we can see if they know where the mountain dwarves are and try and take refuge with the village and all the refugees.
Well, just to clarify, they're
That's not an
Hildward.
option, Worm.
I'm talking
they're
to
Hildward,
the DM. I'm talking to Sky Daddy. Shut up.
Sorry.
Ooh, Sky Daddy.
Oh boy.
Just to clarify, the Hill Dwarves, they have an above ground encampment, correct? Like their village is above ground?
Yes. Yes.
They don't have anything below ground? Do they have mines?
They have cellars, and they're and Grenick was inside there. They have some burial areas under the ground, some crypts.
Would the beehive hold everybody?
Like inside
Yes.
the caves, if there were no giant bees in them.
That's kind of what I'm shooting at.
Are you talking like an exterminator now? No, you could not hide all 150 people in that bee.
Plus the
Right.
camp. Like there's like 900 people total, isn't there?
That's correct. There's over 900. There's probably
Yeah.
it just sort of guesstimates in around 800 refugees that you have. So when you add the population of the town, you're probably up close to 1,000 people.
Well, I guess do you guys have any place we can all hide?
1,000, not 9,000. 1,000.
all 1,000 of us.
Are
You
you going to ask the dwarves that?
Hide. Yes. Well, the invisible pile of honey will ask somebody that because.
Well, I'm actually in
Well,
the
we're
village.
like
They're
scooping
not.
stuff into jars now.
Well, no.
They're still halfway behind.
Yeah, if you want to
I'm
talk,
actually there.
yeah, if you want to do something prior to their arrival, Rook,
I'm going
that's
to
fine.
immediately grab
You and Grenlead. I think it's just you and Grenlead that stayed in the village. And Lorana, of course, and okay.
Antica.
I'm going to grab the. I'm going to grab the whoever our wagon master is, and go straight to the leader of the Hill Dwarfs and go, all right, this is what we've been running from. It looks like, unfortunately, we dragged it to your door. We're going to have to evacuate everybody, because if he's flying back there, they're going to send troops to come get you, unfortunately. I apologize for bringing this to your doorstep. Where can we go? Do you know where we were originally looking for the mountain dwarves? Do you know where they are?
So Zurkan, who is the Hilldwarf chieftain, he shakes his head. He says, we'd rather die in battle than run in cowardice.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you when the dragon came over and there was this spear thing that happened?
You're not there yet. This is Rook talking to them before your arrival, so shush you.
Sorry.
Zurkan.
Rook kind of looks at him like, look, I get what you want to do, and I'm all for it, but let's do it in a position where we can actually do some damage.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you're kind of in the open in this village. We just brought 800 civilians that'll get hurt. If we know where there's a half-decent place where we can move everybody to, then go find a place where we can smack this army, where their numbers are negated.
Zurkan just stands his ground with you. He's like, no, we'll fight. But his wife says to you, you could take your people to the Valley of the Clouds. It's across the lake. There's a valley that's shrouded in fog constantly.
Well, why don't we all go there? And then with your warriors, we can go out and do raiding parties against that army. That way the dragons, no one can stand against. We can't stand it. Your people won't be able to fight against them. But if we find spots where we can hit their army where the dragons can't get to us, like this Valley of Fog.
Valley of Clouds,
sorry, then we can do some real damage. And I'll fight with you. I'm no coward. I have no problem fighting with you.
Okay.
Let's do it in a position where our numbers will negate theirs. Place where our numbers will be greater.
So you have with you one of the you said you were going to grab someone from the
wagon master, the guy that brought them all here.
Yeah.
The head herdsman or plainsman?
Yeah, Briar. The head Briar tells you they couldn't it would take time to mobilize again. Shelters have been set up and everything. The soonest that the refugees could leave is the morning. They would need to not
that's fine.
They would need to not sleep tonight and pack.
Well, they need to sleep. How soon could we get everybody out of here?
If they don't sleep tonight, they can have everybody ready to go at dawn, probably.
Well, it's going to take them a while to move their army. They're wherever he's flying to. I can go scout ahead to see where they are. Let you guys get some sleep at least, and then start packing up. I look at the dwarvish lord and I go, "Does my plan sound agreeable? Wait till my friends get here."
He looks around. He's like, "I don't think we can leave our home."
These people didn't want to leave theirs either, but unfortunately they had to. Let's leave, then we can fight. Find a place where we can fight, where their numbers will be negated, and we can ensure a victory, so you can return to your homes and not be like these people looking for a home.
Rook, we're gonna have you make a.
Don't Don't say charisma roll.
Yeah, we're gonna have you make a.
Ah!
We're gonna have you make a reaction check. There will be a reaction roll right beside your charisma there, and I'm gonna say that everybody else has now arrived at the village, and there's a small gathering in front of the dwarven chieftains.
Oh, and I rolled
Hall.
high. That's not good, is it?
No, high is better. You're trying.
Oh, good.
Like your charisma gives you a bonus, so that's actually really good. The dwarves agree that they'll pack as well.
All right, I'll wait for my friends to get here.
However, Briar pulls you aside after the dwarves agree, and word starts going out that they're going to leave with the refugees. Briar pulls you aside and says, like, we don't have the food, Rook, to feed all those dwarves. I realize they'll more than likely be packing some of their own, but our supplies are already running short. We have another maybe 2.5 days of food.
We'll hunt on the way, and we'll do whatever we have to do. And if we have to cut our rations, then we cut our rations. We can't stay here with that dragon come. They know exactly where you are.
So the rest of you arrive and see Briar and Rook talking, and dwarves are now running about, and you can hear people saying that they intend to depart with the refugees. But all of you can tell that, like, the time to sort of uproot, 150 dwarves from their homes, as well as get the refugees who have literally just finished, like, unpacking and setting up tents and that, back, bundled up. There is a fair amount of grumbling and low morale throughout the entire place.
Will my anti-fear aura help at all with the dragon fear dissipating? Like if I just kind of
as soon as you walk past someone, they feel good, right? Because the aura washes over them.
I'll just wander around and encourage them to pack quickly and.
Sure. Do you want to
can.
give me a reaction check as well on your charisma?
Sure.
Jeff, as you try to
be terrible, but yeah.
That's okay. Rook said it was going to be terrible. He got a 91%.
30.
Yeah, you've done better.
But it could have been terrible.
It could have been terrible. It could have been horrible.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm not good at encouraging people to run away, so that's my excuse.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you go around and
we're not running away. We're moving. We're going to do battle. We're just in a place where
a redeployment. Yeah.
A redeployment.
Strategic. Yeah.
And I tell everyone that's what we're doing. This is look. The dragon just flew over. He's gone back. He's clearly going to send that army looking for us. It's already that we just dodged. It's going to be turned and sent this way. The dwarves are talking about a valley of clouds that we can go hide in. If it's full of clouds and cover, that'll negate the dragon's ability to see us, give us a place to hide. And if there's mountain passes in that, be a place that we, with these 150 dwarves, can do some ambushing on that army and negate it. Do our own little hot gates on them. Screaming, "This is Sparta," or "This is Steve," whatever one works best.
Kira, as people are rushing about, Lorana finds you and says, I need to show you something.
Okay. Shut up, Worm. I can see that from over here.
I didn't say anything. I'm over here helping pack.
So Lorena begins to lead you through the dwarven village and then through the refugee camp, headed to the far side of the camp. And you all, it's not subtle. You guys all see Lorena come to Kira and then they leave. So once you reach the other side of the encampment, you find Elliston and a number of other sort of I don't want to say politicians, but a group of
The
Like-
body politic.
Elliston is there, Lokar is there, Brooklyn is there. You know that Briar's back with Rook.
Yeah, so like most of the like council people.
Yeah. They're standing
Okay.
they're standing over a small it's just over a hill. The encampment's there. This is sort of out of sight over a hill. And there is approximately 36 bodies being buried.
What's going on, guys?
Lokar raises his hands in sort of disgust and frustration and walks back towards the encampment. And Elliston looks at you and says, we are beginning to suffer attrition. Some of our elderly... We walked through the encampment and we found a number of people had sat down and passed away through a combination of exhaustion and the cold. Yeah.
Okay.
We're hearing, Elliston says to you, we're hearing rumors, and he looks to Lorana, implying that she told him, that we're intending to move again. We can expect to see more of this, I think, if we move the group so quickly. I understand the dragon. We all saw the dragon. We know Ember very well. Don't think people here don't understand that threat. But we will need to temper the pace a little bit, or we will lose more people like this.
From the sounds of it, we're planning on going to some valley of clouds.
Do you know how far it is?
Did I hear how far that was?
No. Well, it was implied that it was nearby.
Okay, but that could be any number of things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know for sure, but I can find out. I mean, we can talk to the others. I'm not the one you want to be talking to about this.
Elliston says, Lorana feels that we can trust you and that you have a good voice amongst your friends. That's good enough for me. We didn't want to draw too much attention to this. We're trying to keep our losses not a secret, but just we don't want to cause a panic.
Yeah, less morale damaging. I understand. I will talk to my friends and see what can be done, but would like more food help? Things like that, like give me something I can take to them.
Lorana says we need bigger fires at night to keep people warm.
Yeah.
We understand that our food rations are running low. I know that they intend to try to hunt and find game for everyone, but at the pace that we're keeping, it's been difficult to get anything like that.
Daddy.
I understand.
So, Elliston says, he says, I'm not placing any blame. Believe me, that's not it. We're just trying to make sure that everyone is informed of our situation.
I understand. This
I
is an impossible situation for everybody.
I assume, this is Elliston talking, I assume the dragon will bring forces down on this valley.
That's probably a safe bet. They weren't that far behind us to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
I know that we pushed on, but without us knowing exactly where the army is, it's difficult to say.
He pats you on the shoulder, Kira, and he says, he smiles at you. He smiles at you warmly, and you feel like he's being truthful when he tells you he doesn't bear any sort of blame on you or the party. And he says, well, we have work to do if we're going to move in the morning. I'll make rounds and try and bolster people's spirits and see what I can do to help. And with that, he moves away as well. And the people that are the ground is frozen in this valley, so they're piling rocks, right? So they continue to do that, and Lorana says to you, "What are we to do?"
Don't know, my love. This is an impossible situation for everyone. If we move too fast, we risk losing more. If we move too slow, the army catches us. And no one is equipped for a fight like that. If we can get to this valley, perhaps we can find places to hide everyone. And they're talking about making, like, ambushes on the armies to lessen their numbers. But we have to get there first.
Okay. She says, yeah, Jesus, Jeff, what would Gilfinus do? What would Gilfinus do? She walks back over the hill a bit, and you're now looking out over all these families, and you can see the dwarves as well underway packing their things. And she says, Ellison would ask you to slow the pace. I don't think we can do that. If the army catches us, we lose far more than if the elements take their will against us.
Unfortunately, I think so as well. I know that the elderly and the sick will suffer the most. Kids. But I don't know what more we can do. If we get caught here, I don't know that we survive a fight like that. Not against the forces like that and a dragon. Like, my party is good, but not that good. What does your gut tell you? You are a leader. What does it tell you?
That we push regardless of loss.
Then we push.
I'm worried that may be I'm worried that my choice in that regard may be prejudiced somewhat.
How so?
These aren't the people I grew up around that I was responsible for. So
You're responsible for them now?
And you can tell it's weighing heavily on her that if she tells Elliston and the others, if her voice speaks out to a very hard push regardless of the losses, that it would come across, just an elf not caring for, an elven princess not caring for the lives of others. She seems entirely aware of the how that might come across. I'll jump back to the town. I'll jump back to the town now for a second. Those of you that are in town, people are running willy-nilly around you trying to get ready. The plan is that everyone will leave as soon as they can. They're hoping to leave just before or by first light. Rook, you had mentioned you were going to head north, I think, back towards the valley.
Yeah, I'm gonna go wait for the party to get back, and then I'm just gonna tell them what I'm gonna do. They're back now. I'm just gonna say, look, I'll go do what I do best. I'm gonna go scout out back to see how far that army is from us. Do you guys? I don't get the dwarf. Do you guys have any like homing pigeons or ravens or something that I could take with me that could send a message back to you quickly?
They look at you. They look at you like you just asked for the most outlandish thing in the world. They're like, no.
Okay, all right, I tried. All right, too easy. So,
No. You can take a runner.
you guys not watch Game of Thrones?
They say to you, you can take a runner. We could find a boy.
A fast one? Yeah, all right, that's a good idea. Is he good? Like, I need someone who's got some bush skills, not just kid that's gonna run willy nilly and get lost.
The wife says, little Spark. You want Spark? She can outrun anyone in the woods.
Spark, you're with me. Is Spark a boy or a girl?
Well, when they take you to find her, you find a very young dwarven girl, who has like the brightest yellow hair you've ever seen, and it's in multiple braids down her back.
Mm-hmm.
And she's helping her father load a small wagon. Her father looks a little on the decrepit side, and she has 6 younger brothers, all from sort of like toddler right up to almost Spark's age.
And how old would Spark be?
In dwarf, like she might be 19, but dwarves don't age the same as humans, so she's not really.
So she'd be around 19.
I would say less. Like you should consider her like a 14-year-old human.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I look at the queen. I go, does this woman have any other family that can help out to get that wagon loaded and get her parents taken care of? I asked the queen that.
Yeah, she says they lost their mother last winter. It's just the father. It's just the father and the 7 children. The 7 dwarves. The 7 dwarves.
The 7 dwarves. I gotta look at her and go, why ask that girl to come with me now, which I'm sure she will. Her family's not gonna make it. Do you have someone that can be sent to help them?
She says that although my husband would disagree, there is not a tougher or faster youth in the village.
No, I'm not concerned about her. I'm concerned about her family because she comes with me. Who's going to take care of? And I pointed us all young children and an old man. I'm asking, do you have someone that can come help them when I take her with me?
Perhaps one of your friends. I'm sure if
When you're right, I got just the guy.
I'm sure if Grinnick or his sister were to help, they would be most honored, and their pride wouldn't be hurt.
Perfect. Give me 1 second. I run back and go grab either Grinnick or Grennick.
Or Grunlead? Grinnick or
Grenlead, yeah. Yeah, Grinnick or Grenlead. Blah, 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 blah.
You won't find me because Benedict walked past me and I all of a sudden was inspired to calm the people down and try to use my influence.
Okay.
They seem to trust me, so I'm out with the masses calming people down.
All right.
Is Grenlead around? Do I see Grenlead? Or
well, she's usually invisible, so that'll be up to Grenlead.
I'm like, Grenlead! Grenlead!
I think Grenlead would be honored to help a family.
Yeah. I tell her exactly what's going on. I said, look, I need that girl to come with me, but I can't have her leave her family. Could you help out, please?
I can help them pack, but my concern is what's going to happen when things don't go according to plan.
I'll send the girl back the second I know where the army is. I'll send her back so she can just relay the message and go straight back to her family and relieve you. I just need her for this.
Okay.
All right.
Do you know of anyone among the refugees who can also lend a hand, maybe?
That's a great idea. Sure. I don't know, but I should get going. Could you handle it? All right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run back. I'll take Grenlead. We'll go introduce her to the family, and I'll ask Spark if she wants to come with me.
Where are you going?
I have to go find where that army is, so we know exactly how many days they are behind us. And I've heard, and I need a runner, and I heard that no one's better in the woods than you.
She like
And I introduced.
she looks over at her. She looks over at her dad. Her dad just sort of like beams with pride, and sort of stands a little taller. And she says,
And I've asked my friend Grenly to introduce Grenly to us. That she's going to stay with help your family out while you're helping me. I would never think of letting you like shirk your family. I know how difficult it is to be away from family.
"Yeah, her Spark's dad, says, oh, Lady Spark, Lady Sparkhammer, we're honored."
I look over the dad and go, "If that's okay with your permission, sir."
The girl can make her own choices.
Just making sure that the dad doesn't think I'm just being some kind of
Yeah.
what he can and can't do with his kid.
You turn around and Spark is coming out of their house. She's got a backpack with a set of skis on the back, and she has a small woodcutter's axe on her hip.
Perfect. She's my kind of girl. She had a bow when we set. Oh yeah, all right, let's get going. So I just let Grenly let him know that I'm gone, and I'm taking Spark with me, and she's got skis. That's awesome. She'll be able to double time it twice as fast as I ever could. Perfect.
Okay, so
we're just going to head off.
You guys head north. Grinnick, can you give me a charisma, a reaction roll as well as you move around with Benedict?
Sure.
Yeah, there is a very strong response when you're around. Regardless of, I mean, that's a good roll at 62, but also being who you are, yeah, you and Benedict definitely are doing. I assume you're staying mostly in the dwarven area.
Yeah.
Okay, and Steve and Worm, what are you two up to? It doesn't have to be together.
Honey.
Just scraping honey. Yeah.
I mean, at this point, it's a provision.
Yeah, someone comes and like is jarring it up with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, it can go into the food stocks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Little side of Steve, it's fine.
I think Tika as well is helping with that. Yeah, there's a little bit of Steve juice on it, but you know
Steve is very embarrassed.
Why?
Because there's two women like scraping stuff off of him, and he's a 19-year-old man. I don't know what else to tell you. He's a little on the embarrassed side, but not in a bad way. But this is really good calories. I should go get some more.
I'm pretty sure this is how mead was invented in the first place.
Scraping it off some dude.
Yeah, Steve juice and honey.
Exactly.
Just ferment it in my underwear.
Yep.
So Steve, you're the honey's coming off you. There's probably a couple dwarves that are actually pretty good at collecting honey, and they're just like, there would have been easier ways to do this, but they're grateful for the additional food all the same.
But I do have my shield.
But this was funnier.
Fair. There's entertainment value.
And my shield, don't forget, it's as loaded as I could carry with comb.
Okay.
Well.
Gren,
a few hundred pounds.
Grenlead, you're helping get this family packed up. They are very honored to have a spark hammer with them. As the clan is, we established this last time. The clan is known to these hill dwarves. You sort of, as Spark leaves with Rook, her 6 brothers they don't do a thing until she's out of sight. And then the grumbling begins. How they should have been picked, or Spark gets to do all the cool stuff, and they begrudgingly start to load the wagon with Dad again. he walks with a bit of a limp, and although he's certainly still capable of moving stuff, you can tell that like a journey like this is going to be difficult on him.
I think I want to dig in and just really help.
Okay.
Hands-on as much as possible.
Sort of like
and
set
sort
the
of
example.
Encourage the kids, like make a fuss over the kids when they do something helpful, hoping that it cheers them up.
Okay. Okay.
When there's an opportunity, I'd like to go among other refugees and see if there's someone who can stick with them on the journey closer than I can.
Okay.
And I'd like to sort of duck out to do that when the time's right. And hopefully, like tonight while we're packing, I want to be right in there, but then I can sort of just gradually
sure.
rejoin.
Yep.
Sorry.
I'm going to say that you do that no problem. Like at some point you find somebody from the the refugees that you've spent some time with. I don't think we have to name them. It's just someone that you're familiar with, and you sort of ask for some assistance, and they're willing to lend that. That's no problem. No problem at all. Kira. So, things wrap up over where they're burying the dead, and Lorana says that she's going to, to help. She has some things herself to get ready and whatnot, but you feel like she's solidified in the idea of that the refugees are they're going to have to push, and people that fall behind are going to fall behind.
Okay, well, I just tell her, like, from what I've seen, unfortunately, that's part of being a leader. When you make a decision, stand by the decision, and I am no one when it comes to this sort of thing. That's always been your thing, but I will stand beside you for whatever, and, support you however I can. So.
Okay. She doesn't say anything back. She just nods. And you feel a bit of a distance there since Gilthanus has passed. That was sort of like a break point. You're not sure where she's at headwise, but yeah. She nods to you. She doesn't like hug or give you a kiss or anything. She just heads right down into the refugees to sort of get things going.
I go find my party.
Okay.
Sad.
Okay. All right. So Rook,
Steve.
yes,
Sorry.
let's go to let's go. We haven't done enough with Steve and Honey. Let's go there.
Once Steve is clear of Honey,
Yep.
he's trying to figure out what's going on. Everybody's moving around really fast. What's going on?
Tika's like, they're packing. We have to go.
Okay.
You saw the dragon.
Yeah. It's okay. It's just a dragon.
No, it's not okay.
But I beat a dragon before.
She looks at that point. Tika looks at Worm and she goes, "How do I work with that? I can't argue with that."
You're the one that snuggles up to him at night. I don't know.
He's tense.
So we should fight the dragon. I need a better shield. And I just wander off yelling that.
Okay.
Steve,
I'm
we
still
can't fight this, and I'm
invisible.
following him. Steve, we have
I'm
to
still
go.
invisible.
Yes.
Just a glob of sticky honey wandering around yelling, I need a better shield. I need a big one with magic and stuff on it. I'm going to fight the dragon again.
Steve.
What?
Stop running. We have to go.
Yeah, they have to go. We have to fight the dragon.
We can't fight them here.
No, we're going to fight them while they go.
Tika's like, I don't think that's how it's working.
No, it's not. We're leaving.
Can you turn visible or something? I don't like this.
I get rid of the spell.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I
So he's
can. I am
standing there,
magic
still
now.
like sticky in his underwear.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in his underwear. I thought he'd be naked.
Wait a
stripping
minute.
it out.
Why is he in his underwear? When did that happen?
I took my armor off.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in like,
So-
are you a briefs or a tidy type of guy? Like,
Technically, it'd be a loincloth.
I think it's a nice sheer white shift,
okay.
kind of like a nightshirt,
It's really sheer now because it's wet with honey.
and it's stuck to places that shouldn't be stuck to.
Yes.
Real knights don't
And
wear a
there's-
shirt.
Yeah.
Tika's like, maybe you should have a bath first, and then we'll find a shield.
Yeah, you're probably right. I need the bath, and I just walk away yelling, "I need the bath now!" And then a shield.
So Tika wanders after her, and then after him. Sorry, you're so beautiful. I misgendered you. I apologize.
That's all right.
And Worm, as they walk away, you know, there's all sorts of noise around you, and you hear someone say to you, "Come closer."
Nope, sorry, I think my knight's calling me.
You sort of look over your shoulder, almost expecting like Benedict to be there, like maybe that's what he said or something, but there's no one there.
Benedict?
You can maybe see Benedict and Grennick down the way. A bunch of people have gathered around, and they're doing some sort of battle chant or something. They're raising spirits and, you know, poking at Benedict's armor.
Could you narrow it down where closer is?
Well, it felt like it was right behind you. You almost think it has to maybe it was the book.
The book?
Maybe it was the book you found in Onyx's lair.
I don't know. I can't. You're in my pocket. Like, what do you want me to do? I can't shove you in me. I mean, I could, but that would probably hurt.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. You maybe you open your pack a bit, and you feel like it was the book that spoke to you.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? What the fuck?
And as you stand there saying "what the fuck," like a few flakes of snow start falling. You look up into the sky, and the clouds, as everyone's been getting ready, have changed, and there's a snowfall beginning to happen. The kind with those really big soft flakes.
The big fluffies. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, these things are just drifting and dancing down over everyone getting ready.
They did tell you he controls the weather.
Walking in a
I
winter
know,
wonderland.
Ignoring that information like I usually do.
Okay, let's go to Grinnick and Benedict.
Oh, boy.
So people are you're finding people that look shattered and broken, sort of disheartened, and you're lifting, the two of you are lifting spirits and walking about.
A boot.
Yeah, a boot. A group of dwarves come over to you, and they look you up and down. There's about 8 of them. They're dressed differently than all the other dwarves. Like, these guys actually look like sort of militia or soldiers or guards here for the village. And they're like, "Are you going to set up some sort of rear guard? We want to be a part of it."
Absolutely.
That sounds like a nice Colin. You talk to my man right here.
Will you accept my lead at the rear end of the column?
Well, someone's going to have to protect the end of the column, right?
Phrasing.
Well, we want in.
You want in the rear? Wait a minute. I gotta.
You're hired.
This game just... Thank you, Kira, for Asgardians. Yes. Asgardians. So they're like,
Guardians in prison
hang out with
pockets.
you
We've
guys
only got
too
an
much.
hour in.
what sort of troops are we to be expecting? Some of your refugees said something about dragon men.
Yep,
Aye,
that would
lad,
be
dragon, just like they
dragon
say.
men, mercenaries, probably dark cleric on a dragon,
Bah!
Hobgoblins.
From a
hobgoblins.
distance, you hear, "I killed that guy.
Trolls.
Don't worry, I got it."
Oh, they're all like chomping at the bit now when you mentioned goblins. Like they're like, oh, it's been a long time since we fought goblins.
Keep in mind our
Aye,
mission
lad,
is to
it'll be
delay them.
glorious.
Nothing quite splatters like goblin blood.
You've
Oh,
never
Steve's
seen dragon
gonna
blood,
love
have you?
these guys.
What about spaghetti sauce?
Steve is gonna love these guys.
He looks to the two of you in one of the points and goes, "They'll have to come through those woods, you know. Maybe we should set something up."
I think we should do some tree falls and definitely set some things up to slow them down and cause some pain and
Just
chaos.
the right team to go. Just the right dwarves.
We're on it.
Set that up.
So they all like slap each other on the shoulders, and that's when you sort of get a whiff of the spirits, like whiskey and that, the sort of flowing, and yeah, the 8 of them then march off in the direction of the woods. We'll make a tree fall. Ha ha!
I hope they don't kill themselves.
I'll immediately go look for the captain of the militia or whatever this village has and let him know where some of his drunken troops have gone.
Okay, all right.
And maybe somebody should keep an eye on them so they don't tree fall themselves.
Send Steve to babysit. Send Steve.
So
You're having a bath. Shut up.
Rook, you're moving through the woods at a good pace, and Spark is able to keep up.
Yep.
But she's not so good at shutting up, and she's asking many questions as you go, like, "Where have you been? What have you seen? Are the elves really as beautiful as they say they are? Their city. Have you been to Qualinost? What was Pax Tharkus like? How many guards were there? Did you really kill a dragon man?" And on and on and on. And she kind of reminds you of someone that you were always dragging along through the back ranks of the woods and everything else. She's not a Kender, but there's a little part of Rook that's like he's had this familiar yappy sidekick before.
Are we going to have a spark maneuver?
We just might have to have the spark maneuver. So this
My
is basically
fifis are
open
hurt.
reincarnate. I'm just going to look at her and go, "Listen, I'll answer all your questions and more if you shut the hell up now so we can go find where these bad guys are. Because if you keep talking, you're going to scare everything away. I thought you were a fellow woods person like myself and knew how to keep quiet in the woods."
No. I think they told I'm fast. I think that's what they told you.
Oh, well, I need to be fast, and I need to be quiet. We have to get in close to this army, see how far they are, and if you keep asking these questions, they're going to hear us before we even see them, and then we're both going to die, and that means the entire village is going to die, and all those deaths will be on us. Our mission is to go in quick and quiet, find where they are, and I'm going to send you back to do what you do best. Use your speed, and I'll point to those skis and get ahead and give them a warning. Then I promise you, when we make it to the Valley of Clouds, you and I can sit around the campfire all night, and I'll answer every question you can possibly have and tell you every story about everything I ever saw or did. That'll keep it quiet now.
Okay.
Is it a deal?
Sure.
Good. Well, let's go. Then I carry on.
Yeah, so it's a solid 5 minutes of silence.
Good.
And then she's like, "If you stay to the sort of the eastern side of the woods a bit more, there's better ski trails there."
Perfect. Let me carry on. Thanks. Quiet. Let's go.
Do you see that hill over there? I once jumped from the top of that hill all the way to the bottom on my skis. Like, did not even touch all the way down. She sees that reaction. She's like, I'm just trying to explain. Like, I am fast.
I know you're fast. That's why your queen said me to get you. Let's be quiet now.
And just as you say that,
pick up snow.
Okay.
I pick up snow like I'm going to hit her with a snowball. The second she talks again, I'm going to hit her with one.
So just as you reach down to pick up the snow, the woods is the relative silence of the woods is shattered by a wolf howl.
Forgot about those guys.
Forgot about those. Jesus, and they haven't eaten. What's that? I gotta look at her. Dire wolf?
She's like, shut up, it's a wolf.
Oh my god!
I looked for the closest tree that her and I can climb up.
I love
and
her.
I point her to climb up a tree. That's we can climb up a tree.
If you kill her, Jer, I will kill you. I know where you live.
She says you don't climb a tree.
Well, what are we gonna do? I can't outrun a wolf pack, and neither can you.
Well,
you might be able to ski it.
They're dire wolves. They'll knock the trees down.
Then what do you recommend?
I thought you were a ranger.
I am.
Homer Simpson. Why you little? So
they won't be able.
You
won't be able to knock it down.
You sort of move through the trees a bit, and you can see a clearing. And there, amongst the clearing, you see these massive wolves. But they're entering a forward camp. They have hobgoblins on their backs.
Oh shit! Okay, that's source of a different color now.
And there are draconians moving about. And this would be about, on the map, we're at the northern end of the woods here.
Okay. This is what I wanted to go ahead for.
This is about 3 miles from the encampment.
How tall are the wolves?
They're as big as horses.
Perfect. What's the trail they're going to come down? Is there a trail that they would an obvious trail that they would follow?
There is a river that winds its way down towards the lake through the woods.
Is the river frozen, or
I say river? It's more like a large creek.
Is it frozen over? So
yes, it's frozen. Perfect. It's frozen. There are a number of draconians, hobgoblins. This is a pretty large encampment. This is like a forward unit. There's close to I would say close to 75 of them here.
Perfect. I look at Sprite. It's time to earn your skis. Get back to the main party, back to the village, and you tell them that there's 70 goblins riding on
wolves.
Sorry, wolf back.
Yeah.
That means they can be on top of us tonight. You get back there now, I'll figure out a way to slow them down.
She's like looking over the log, maybe that you're behind. She's like, do I need to count them first?
No. Told you, there's 70 to 100. Get going.
So she sits her butt down, she pulls her skis out, and she starts lashing them on. And she's like, what are you going to do?
You'll hear it before you see it. Go.
She's like, are you going to attack them?
I'm going to slow them down. Get going.
How do you slow down 75? 100?
You don't have time. I don't have time to explain. Just get going. Go now.
So she lashes the skis on really tight, you notice. Like, tighter than you would have tied them. Like, it really puts pressure down on her boots and everything. You can tell they're sort of bulging through parts. Yeah. And she sort of gets her backpack on and sort of just like skates on her skis a little bit. And then she looks back. She's like, you're coming, right?
No, I'm staying. Get going.
Do you want me to send your friends back?
Nope, I'm good. I'll catch up.
She gives you a bit of a side glance.
It'll be one more story for me to tell you when when we're together at Cloud and we make it to the valley. Go.
So she pushes off almost like a young teen skateboarder on her skis and begins to literally ski down the icy creek bed. And there are definitely jumps and ollies over rocks and stones. And just for a moment, Rook, you're like, shit, she is fast.
Yep. Perfect. Okay. Now what I'm looking for is a place where the creek narrows to less than 50 feet where
Oh
it's
yeah,
frozen solid.
the creek never gets that wide.
Perfect. And exactly like where I would guess would be goblin neck height is where I'm going that we'd be riding on the back of a dire wolf. And take out my rope, smear it in snow so it gets kind of white, and tie it to around neck level
Okay.
for one of them to do. And as I keep moving down, I'm going to make other like traps like this, punji sticks in the ice covered in snow, so if the wolves jump on it, anything to slow them down, I'm going to keep making stupid tracks like this, just to
Along the creek.
along the creek, along the sides of the woods, like those traps that kind of swing down and just drop logs onto them, those type of things.
Okay.
Anyway, not enough to kill all. It won't kill all of them. We'll just get like one guy at a time, but enough to slow them down that they got to start thinking about and start prodding the creek as they're going. And as I'm doing this, I'm looking to see any paths that would lead off the creek that they might go, okay, the creek's dangerous. I'm going to go this way, so I can like set something up that'll push them back to the creek.
So
That's
in
my plan.
in like true Rook fashion, he's trying to do too much. So yeah, you're beginning to set.
I'll run a bit, do something, run down like a couple of kilometers, do like a kilometer, do something.
Okay. So listen, everybody back at camp. It's been a few hours when someone yells out that Spark has returned, and you see a young dwarf on skis darting out of the woods and down to the camp. She sort of turns sideways on her skis and stops, and she's like, "He told me to come right back."
And what did he say?
There's a bunch of like those dragon men and wolves and hobgoblins up in the northern end of the wood. And all of you realize, like, that's not that far away. That's about 3 to 4 miles from where you're currently at.
I assume I've caught up with the rest of the party.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that the party like has arrived at you're there where Spark is as she's sort of giving her report.
Well, that can't be good.
I asked him if he was going to attack them. He said no, but he's not. Well, he couldn't keep up with me. Let's be real. As she finishes unlashing her skis.
I'm not the tactically minded or anything, but that's really close, right?
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
extremely uncomfortably close.
Yeah.
Do we go get
What
him?
are these buildings made out of?
The
This
dwarven
village
the
doesn't have
dwarven
until
villages are made out of like they have sort of like fieldstone footings and then wooden
Please
roofs.
don't start their village on fire. Please
Well,
don't
let's
start their
talk
whole
to the-
village on fire.
Mayor or captain or king or whatever the hell it is, and we need to form a defense. If you wanted to fight, we've got to fight. We've got to get these people out of here.
Steve is getting his freshly cleaned armor on and laughing quietly to himself.
Okay. Elliston
Looking for a shield.
Elliston
Get these people moving now.
yeah, he says we'll move now, and the dwarven chieftain tells you that if you guys look at the map on the far side of the lake, there is a southern river that comes out of a valley there, and that's where the Valley of the Clouds are. Can we see where I'm picking?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Sir, yes, sir.
So
Send your non-combatants with our refugees.
he says the quickest way is for everyone to cross the lake.
Will the
We can
lake
hold
hold
them
that
at
many
the-
people, though?
It should, says the dwarf.
Until the dragon breathes on it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can. Keep
If they
him busy.
move, then it's only about 2 miles to the other side. To go around, you're like doubling the amount of movement you have to do. So it's 2 miles across the lake or 4 miles around the frozen lake.
That's going to be cool.
Lorana goes, we need to cross the lake then.
Yeah, let's go.
We are
Are
going
you thinking we hold them at the pinch point in the valley there, or are we going to hold them here?
I say we stay on this side until we get everybody across and then go.
Spark looks at Benedict and she says, you need to go get our friend, Knight.
Rook's better on his own. He'll be here. Trust in
It's
Rook.
fine, I can message him.
He may be a crusty old son of a bitch, but he'll get here.
When you say son of a bitch, Spark just grins that you swore in front of her. She absolutely loves that. And then she sees her dad and she heads off to help her family. So they're not entirely together yet. There was still some packing to do, but now it's just pick up what's not packed and carry it, or throw it on a wagon haphazardly. But the refugees begin to cross the lake.
I'm gonna monitor the first little bit of the lake,
Okay.
and because I've got a couple things I can do if it starts to crack.
Okay.
Like fireball?
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Coup de grace! Fireball! Baboosh!
Lightning bolt through all of them and spare them the pain of
Well,
dying.
listen,
And
for
burning hands, yeah,
all of us who have lived up north, I think most of us are relatively in the northern hemisphere. If you walk out onto a frozen lake, it inevitably cracks. Like you can hear, yeah. So as more and more refugees and wagons and dwarves move out onto that ice, you inevitably start to hear like a few pops and cracks, and it echoes in the night across the valley.
Spread out.
It's a little unnerving.
Yeah. Definitely trying to take Benedict's thing on one side and be like, spread out, don't walk in a straight line, you fools. And if the crack gets really bad, I will chill touch the ice.
Okay. It does not.
Fly, you
It does
fools.
not seem to be reaching that level, and they sort of spread themselves out as best they can as these thousand refugees begin to cross the ice. Now, what is the rest of the party doing as they depart?
Where are the bad guys?
On the
They're
far
gonna
side.
be-
They're in,
Little
Don't
redhead
tell
girl.
him he's
Where,
gonna run for it.
where are the bad guys that Rook's kicking ass on?
They're gonna come out of the forest somewhere.
Let's get a defensive position.
Does it? This city has a outer wall?
no.
Okay.
Did the chieftain and some of the dwarfs, like the militia, stay with us, or are they gone? It's just us.
You have your 8 dwarves up in the woods. You can hear them. They're not quiet.
Steve and his 8 dwarves.
All right.
White
The
and
Steve, the Steve
dwarf.
quartet.
Now the snow is really falling now, and visibility begins to drop significantly. And
I'm sorry.
and the
Helping hide the refugees, though?
it is, yes. In fact, like the torches, as anyone carrying a torch out onto the ice, like once it gets past sort of 100 feet, you can't see it anymore. There's that much snow
Over at
coming down.
Worm.
What? Why are you looking at me like that? What?
Nothing.
I'm wondering if we get them across the lake and then
I did nothing. Did nothing.
I have a plan.
That's never. A
Tika's
good
like,
plan.
oh, I
That's
can't
bad.
wait. I can't wait.
I have a plan.
me too. You go
We-
first.
No, we stay here.
No.
We light all the. Listen! It's stupid, but it might work. We light all the lights in all of the buildings. And then we make lots of noise. And then all the bad guys will come to us, and all the people can live and get across the water. They'll think we're all still here. See?
like it.
Not that dumb.
I like it, but I would also like to live.
Okay,
Oh, we're gonna live. We're gonna win.
I like you're to it. We light all the lights in all the houses, and we start crossing the lake. When we get close to the other side, we chop the ice. When they come across the lake at us, they fall through because they won't see it. We pick off whatever's left.
I like that idea.
I like that idea.
At least you liked half my plan.
I like your whole plan. I'd fight him if there's 75 of them. I'm good for 10. You're good for 10. Everyone here's good
Yeah.
for 10, but that's only 70. That leaves 5 left.
I'm good for like 6 max. Just putting that out there.
Let's sweep back to Rook. Rook,
Oh, no.
you're moving down the ice trying to set up tripwires and snares and punji pits and
Punji pit.
progress is relatively slow.
Yeah. I'm not doing a lot. Just doing like one thing here, just something that'll cause someone to have an owie and let them like, whoa.
Well,
is there any more around here? And then let's keep going.
You as well are beginning to have visibility issues as this snowstorm blows in.
I like the fact that I'm having visibility issues
off the mountains. And
how far away am I from the camp do I think I am?
I don't know. How far do you want to be away from their camp?
From our camp. I mean, not their camp. Our camp.
Oh, I don't know. I'm saying you've maybe only made half a mile from the wolves in the time that we've been gone, because you're stopping and doing all kinds of shit.
I think I'm going to stop stopping and start moving, like moving.
So as you make that decision, like this is the last one, you've got it.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear the echo of a very powerful voice down through the woods.
The way I'm going, or from behind me?
From where the encampment was. You recognize it as being Ember's voice.
The dragon?
Yeah, the red dragon.
Oh shit! All right, I stop what I'm doing, and I'm gonna boogie into the woods and just try to get off the creek, get in the woods, and just try to make.
It's not coming closer. You can just hear that sort of faint echoing of the dragon's voice.
What's it saying? Or it's just loud? Just noise.
Yeah, you do your best to listen, and maybe with your half elven ears, you just make out before light.
Okay, now I got a boogie. Okay, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing. I'm just gonna boogie.
Timeline.
Yeah, I'm gonna boogie as fast as I can. Like, I'm gonna get off the creek because that's the way they're coming. Get on one of the tree paths and just make it as fast as I can towards the camp. Let them know that crap, it's not just wolves anymore. We got that dragon to worry about.
Okay.
And they're gonna be here by first light.
So you're hurrying, and as you're almost back to the town, you suddenly hear up ahead the snapping and cracking of timber, and a tree falls ahead, and then you hear like, "You almost landed on me, you fuckers!" And ahead you can see a group of, you just make out in the night and the snow, a group of dwarves trying their best to create some sort of tree fall.
I quickly identify myself. I'm like, "Don't shoot! It's me, Rook." Okay.
And I'm gonna say the party also hears this. You can't see him, but you can hear him talking to the dwarves in the woods.
Don't shoot! It's me, Rook. And I run out as fast as I can. I go,
"We don't know any, Rook. Open fire."
Kill him.
You're a dick, Jeff.
Steve exercises.
And I'm gonna
running toward the voice of Rook.
Okay. So.
Oh God.
Oh God. So do people follow Steve, or did they just let him go?
Kira is following her idiot brother.
People are still crossing the lake, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like a mass exodus.
There is no one any longer on the shore here. There is just sort of tattered remnants of the campsite that was hastily torn down. There's a few lights on in the dwarven town.
I'm going to start lighting lights and fires and in the houses and stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to run in.
Houses on fire?
No. Make it look like there's people in the houses, because that'll draw the dragon. I'm going to grab everybody and say, "Listen, we don't just have these wolf riders, like these goblins and
You're not actually sure. I will add this. You're not actually sure Ember can fly in this weather.
I don't. I'm just going to. I will always assume the worst case scenario. That way, if it happens, we got a plan, and if it doesn't, we're gold.
Okay.
So I'm going to say, listen, it's not just these dire wolves and some goblins. Amber's here, and she said that she wants to be. I couldn't make out where, but I'm going to assume here before first light. we got to get these. They're not already out of here. We got to get everybody out of here as fast as humanly possible, and we got to make some speed.
All that's left on the this bank of the lake are yourselves and 8 dwarves.
Are all the lights turned on in the houses to make it look like there's people?
Yes,
there
there are people that said they were going to turn lights on. So like lanterns are being lit.
My friends, I go. We need to grab everybody, and we need to get going. Let's get on the other side of that lake, because I'd rather fight the dragon on that side than on this side, and try to escape across a lake of ice.
Thanks for coming in here, Rook, and telling us exactly what to do. The thing that we were already doing. That was so
Even
helpful
better.
of you to
I did
come
not.
here
I did not
and
know what you were doing.
reiterate our exact plan.
Perfect.
The dwarves are like. The dwarves are like, fuck the lake.
Love you too.
Fuck the lake. Let's get up in those woods and fight them.
No. Let's go.
Yes!
Steve,
They see Steve roar and they're all like, "Arr!" And they're like hammering weapons on their shield. And
none of them have obviously ever fucked a lake. So let's go.
Did you say fucked a lake?
You said fucked a lake.
Oh, fuck. None of them ever fucked a lake. So, just to recap, you leave the lights on in the town, and then you're running out onto the lake, correct?
Yes.
No.
I'm not sure. Could Rick please tell me again our plan?
Oh, Jesus.
Before his arrival.
I think for that... Let's
are you ever bitchy tonight?
Let's take a short.
When is she not?
Let's take a short break.
Why is she not?
We're an hour and a half in. We're going to take our short break, and we will be right back with more Rook mansplaining.
Yeah, we got a lake fun.
There we go. We're back. So,
yay!
So sometimes when you're a DM with a virtual tabletop, you get caught without a map. But look, I have one now. So the party hustles out onto the ice. The snow is falling. Visibility has been decreased, so nobody can really see past 50 feet. You may also notice that markers that are not up close to you may appear a little distorted as they get out close to your 50-foot mark range. They will darken, I hope. Anyway, so it's possible you will see an opponent or something appear and not be able to tell what it is, and that's simply because of the snow.
What are you talking about? What opponent?
Yeah, exactly. So the party moves out onto the ice. The wind is blowing. Oh my god, that was high pitched. I don't like this. I don't like this music. I thought I would like this music. I don't think I like it. We're gonna try a different soundtrack. So there's a fresh coat of snow across the ice. The ice cracks underfoot every so often. You can in the distance hear that the refugees ahead of you, but you can't see them. Okay? And then you start to hear the sound of wolves behind you. Does the looking at how you're currently set up, would you like to change anything at all? You have 8 dwarves sort of in the back ranks of the party. Are you going further ahead?
I'm hopping up on top of that rock, and I'm crouching down behind it and got my bow out, ready to action.
I would like to exchange my sword for, I don't know, an AK, maybe.
Does anyone have light? Or are you just going off your 50 feet of visibility in the night?
I can't, I guess.
I think that it's safer if we go without light, but...
Worm, light up my
light
shield.
Torches and throw them further out.
No, you don't have to.
I don't have that ability. That was Grinnick.
Okay.
then
Evening buddy, light up my sword. My
you guys can hear the paws of the wolves patting on the ice behind you, and you realize that shit is about to go down. So, I would like everyone to roll initiative.
That's
we don't work that way.
5e.
It's group initiative.
Just one initiative.
Come on, play it.
Oh yeah,
keep up.
I totally forgot.
Boom.
Oh, that's actually great.
Tie goes to the runner.
Ty, roll again.
That's an
roll
opinion.
again. I apologize. I totally forgot about that, and that we were playing that initiative. Look at that. Okay,
ladies and gentlemen, DM Jeremy.
So the party goes first. So if the party would like, they can either. Please don't move yourself on the map. If the party's all going to continue moving, then this formation remains as we move forward across the map, right? Because otherwise, we're just going to run off the edge of the map. So
is Rook at the end, at the back?
Rook
at the front.
Rook would be at the front. This would be the front.
Okay.
And then where the dwarves are, like they're the rear guard.
Yeah, and
that's where the wolf
behind them.
Okay, so you make your way to like there.
Yeah.
Does that
Beefy
feel?
Bros in the back.
That feels right to you? Okay. All right.
It feels like we're going to hit the wolves first.
And you guys have readied attacks. Would anyone
parrying?
You're parrying. Steve, you're readying attack.
Of course.
The dwarves will ready attacks. How about Grenlead? What are you doing? You're invisible, so you definitely see Steve and Benedict decide that they're going to move to the back.
Difficult.
To defend their.
I think I'm gonna take advantage of my invisibility to run around and confuse them, and hopefully divert some attention away.
Okay. Do you want to stay with the group though, or do you want to move further? Like you can put Grenlead wherever you'd like on that map. They're coming from this direction where I'm pinging.
They're coming from that direction, and we're headed to the right.
And you're headed to the right side of the map. That's right.
I think I'm gonna move over. Like, do I dare?
These look like rocks, but let's just assume that these are big uneven chunks of ice that have pushed up out of the lake.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And can I tell who these tokens are? Like, can I see well enough to know what they are?
Like the enemy?
Yeah.
The enemy has not been spotted yet. You can just hear the wolves howling and growling, and you can hear their big paws hitting the ice as they're chasing after you across the lake.
You know, I think I'm gonna find a spot over here by the. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna find a spot, sort of high ground over here by the ice.
Yep.
Where I can get a good view of what's happening, or as well as I can.
Sure.
And when the time comes, I'll be ready to sort of quickly switch over and use my crossbow.
Okay. So you have your crossbow ready.
Yeah.
Grenick, what are you doing, my man?
I'm going to move up to here, and then I'm going to chant.
Oh, nice. You're going to start your chant. And what's the range on the chant?
It says 3 inches.
So that's 30 feet outside?
30 feet, yep.
And I'm going to mark that with... Let's see if I mark it with this gray, if that... Can everybody see where that... No, I have to make it visible. Okay, sorry.
I can see it.
You can see it? Okay.
Very, yep.
So that's the chant. While you're inside that, you get +1 to attack and +1 to damage.
Big fan.
However, I don't think Grenick can move while he's chanting. Like, once he begins to chant, he's chanting. So is that where you want to be?
Maybe I'll come a little bit farther in.
Yeah, now that you can see the circle, go ahead and move yourself to where you'd like to be. Kira, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stay probably like here.
Mm-hmm.
Just to kind of give give Grinnick a little bit of cover while he's doing his thing,
Okay.
and have an arrow ready to go as soon as somebody comes.
So your
left.
bow's ready. Worm.
Wand of Magic Missiles at the ready.
Yep.
With 2 charges.
All right.
And I'll be standing here, I think.
Okay. Rook.
Or maybe there.
You're muted, Rook.
Or
Rook is muted.
there it is.
Yeah, Rook's gonna.
God, you're a
apparently-
delicious smartass sometimes.
Yeah. I'm going to stay where I am, so I got Overwatch on Grinnick and everyone. So if someone comes out to hit them, I can just pile them with arrows.
So it looks like you can't see the front rank, though. Am I correct?
No, I can't see the front rank, but I've got full coverage over the second.
All right. So I'm gonna set up the creatures now.
Thanks, Rook, for having the first rank's insight. That's awesome.
We don't.
Thanks,
we don't need him.
Rook.
Not my fault you moved up. I moved first.
I feel like Rook is really getting.
It's
A
getting
lot
a
of
pile
abuse.
He's getting Rook.
okay.
He's getting Rook rolled.
No, we're not talking about your hat.
Oh!
Did you like that?
I did.
We should do a Rook roll, maybe.
You down.
A Rook roll.
Yeah. You know what a
Yeah.
Rook
And I
roll?
gotta Google that.
You know what
No,
a
I'm
Rook,
Googling it now.
you know what a Rook roll is?
Google the Rickroll, yeah.
Oh, Alan.
You sweet summer child.
Yeah.
Do you not know what a rickroll is?
Apparently, he does not.
I know what a Rook.
Where's your notepad that you've been taking notes in from every time that you were anywhere near the Vactaire?
Yeah. Once they thawed you out of the ice, Captain.
Yeah. Rook roller. No, it's not coming up on the.
Rickrolled.
Rick
Rick.
roller.
Someone just
A
Rick.
the real
roller.
one.
We just need to Rick roll him at some point, and he'll know.
Yeah. So
Never
expect
gonna give
15
you
different
up.
Instagram messages in the next hour.
Okay, so listen.
Chat, send them lots.
I think the front rank can see what I just dropped there.
No,
No.
Yep.
I disbelieve.
So you see
I believe there's
large dark shapes starting to emerge, and they have riders on their backs.
Yeah.
So can anyone with range see them yet? I don't think. No? Okay, so I'm going to move the entire group forward. They're going to make it to you with their movement this turn, but I'm just going to move them 2 squares forward, and if people can see them, then they can take their shots. Can we see them now?
Yeah, I can just barely see it now. Right on the edge.
Yeah, so these dark shapes appear on the lake, and they are running full tilt. They are direwolves with hobgoblin riders.
Yeah.
So would anyone like to take their ranged attacks?
Nope.
So just let me know who you're attacking. Let's start with Worm. Where are the magic missiles going?
This one here.
The center one? And is it going on the rider or on the wolf?
Sorry, no, this one here.
The one above it?
I changed
Okay.
my mind.
No, that's
Sorry.
fine.
One on
Rider.
Rider? Okay.
And
So-
it's auto hit.
It's an auto hit, so I just need 2d4 plus 1 for each missile.
Would these be considered riders on the storm?
Yes.
Riders on the storm. Oh, nice.
7.
So you blow the hobgoblin right off the back of the wolf.
Making mouth like bullet noises with my mouth as I'm doing it. Too.
Kira, are you firing at one of the?
Yeah. So I'm firing at this. It's gonna be the same thing, but it's gonna be the wolf.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead and take your shot. Well, you actually get 2 shots, so go ahead and take your 2 shots
You said it's +1 on to hit and damage.
with the chant. Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Right.
Nice.
The first one. You said we get 2, right?
Yep. You get 2 for. Ooh, is that a crit? That is a crit. So we're gonna double up on that damage. Are you putting them both into the same wolf?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see here. Armor class on the wolf is a 6, and your Thaco is a... What is Kira's attack? A 16. So you only needed a 10 to hit, Kira. So both of those hit. So the first arrow does 6 damage because they are large. And then the second arrow, unfortunately, the crit only does 2 damage, but we double that to 4 for a total of 10 damage on that wolf. And it does not die, I'm afraid. It is wounded, but it does not die. Next, are there any other ranged attacks? Is Grenlead attacking, or is she going to stay invisible?
Can I charge?
You can't countercharge because we didn't talk about that.
All right, my bad. Go ahead.
But you are ready to attack if one comes in reach.
Yes, but I wanted to Steve something, but I'll wait.
Okay. Okay.
I was gonna shoot my crossbow, but I think I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you hold off shooting. I think that's all the ranged attacks. Rook, you can't see them yet, correct? I don't think so.
No, I can't see them yet. As soon as I do, I'll let you know.
So can you see them here?
Nope.
No? Okay, then they reach the front line here. Steve.
Yes.
You held your your action, so you can now attack.
They're moving.
Yes, they are.
So this guy here,
Yes.
he needs to be introduced to my shield at a launch velocity.
Okay.
So I'm going to leap over the wolf
Yes.
and try to knock him off while stabbing the wolf.
I love it. Okay, so let's do the Steve shit for the goblin. As you catapult yourself over the dire wolf.
No modifiers, just submit to it.
No, you get +1 to hit, +1 to damage because of the chant. So we're gonna put that up to a 20, and then 9 damage. You clean the hobgoblin right off the back of the wolf, and then you're gonna stab down on the wolf with your sword.
Yeah.
Do that.
Which I don't seem to have on my top of my chart.
No, you might have to go into your character sheet. I'm sorry, because I just in my haste last week I just made sure I had the Steve shit button good to go. And
you left the important one.
Yeah.
And I am using Worm Slayer. So,
okay.
And you said it's +1. Just write 1. Just type 1.
Yeah. Just when it asks for a modifier, just put a 1 in there, and when it asks for a damage modifier, put a 1 in there as well.
Done.
Nice. 16 to hit, 21 damage. So like you go, the wolf just kind of cuts in half under your sword as you go up and over the wolf. I am going to move Steve forward a little bit as he does that maneuver. Benedict,
heal, puppy! Come on, puppies!
Benedict, you just said you were parrying, correct?
Yeah.
So this wolf bites down on you.
So I've got a -4 AC for the first attack and a -3 for the second one.
Yeah, he does not hit. This one comes up and goes after that dwarf there with a bite. That does not hit. Wow. The hobgoblin, his attack from the top is longsword. There we go. And that does not hit the goblin. And this wolf comes right around. Now, you can probably see that guy there, Rook, I assume.
Yep, I can see him.
So you can take a shot now if you'd like before this attacks. Would you like to shoot the wolf or the goblin?
I'm going to shoot the wolf.
Okay. And you, with your level and everything now, you get 3 bow attacks.
Awesome.
Please keep track of your arrows.
Yep.
A 6 does not hit.
Great.
Rook's Thaco is 14, and this creature has an armor class of 6,
Oh,
so he only
Jesus,
needs an
Rook,
8.
Can you hit any?
Rook needs an 8.
Rook needs new dice.
Oh, that hit.
Finally!
For
Get a whopping
2 points of damage. It doesn't look like the modifier for your short range has been added in, so that means another point of damage plus... Oh, you're outside the chant, so you don't get the chant bonus.
No.
So just 3 damage to this wolf. Grenlead, if at any point you would like to take your shot, you just tell me. This wolf closes in here. And this wolf closes in here as well. So 2 attacks down here with the wolves. Okay. This dwarf dies.
And they're the so they're -1.
Yeah.
I believe.
There was a nat 20 in there, so yeah, this dwarf dies. And then the dwarf up here at the top. They're at -1, is that correct for the chant? If they're inside the chant radius?
Correct.
Thank you. So that misses. And then the hobgoblin attacks with his longsword at -1. And that misses. Okay. So that finishes out that combat round. And chat's asking what the chant sounds like there, Brian. What does Grinnick's chant sound like?
I'm channeling my inner high lung.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
So that ends the round. Did everyone... Kira, did you attack with your bow? You did attack with your bow, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Grenlead, last chance if you would like to reveal yourself. You don't have to. I think you're muted. To add insult to injury, I think you're muted.
No, my system's frozen.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
So I guess I have a potato computer.
Maybe. Anytime we add like snow effects or stuff like that to the map, it does that.
I already potatoed a little bit. I'm back now.
Okay.
Yeah, my internet's a little sketchy out here. I think that I'm awfully close to this guy here.
Yeah.
And I think I would take a swing at him. Or
Are you attacking?
I don't know what to do. Sorry.
It's up to you.
I think
you can attack the wolf. You can attack the hobgoblin that's on the wolf.
I think that I have the sword and I would use it.
Okay.
And I think that I'd take a swing because I've got high ground too.
That's right. You're on the rock.
So
Absolutely. The ice. Yeah.
Why don't I take my position and see if I can just slice Mr. Hobby's head right off?
Okay, let's do that then. So go ahead and make your broadsword attack.
Kind of like a hobby loppy.
Yeah. It's not giving me my buttons
Get out.
again. It's done this before. Sorry.
That's okay.
No.
Come on, she called it a hobby first.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm often am.
Wait, I'll
not
have
just
to go
here.
find it in my character sheet. Sorry, it's not coming up for me.
That's okay.
God damn!
Yeah, I heard that out loud. Thanks, guys.
Heard what?
Nothing.
Oh my map is so screwed.
Is it?
Broadsword.
I can turn the snow off.
Because that's all I can see, pretty much, the snow. I got no grid, got no background. I can see the tokens and snow.
Okay, well, while Grenlead goes and gets her thing, I'm going to turn the snow off.
You'll have to actually refresh for that.
Who?
Who are you talking to?
Keith.
No!
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Don't dox me like that.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Okay, I think I've got the snow turned off now. So for those that were suffering.
Woohoo! I can see the map again.
And Grenlead hits that goblin for 9 damage. lopping him off the back. And I'm going to move Grenly just down like this. Okay. Who wants to roll initiative?
Not me. I want us to win.
Let's have our knight roll initiative. He rolled initiative last time. It worked out all right. Benedict? Do you have an... Did we lose Benedict? Okay.
I pressed the button, but nothing's come up in roll 20. I'll try again.
There we go.
There we go.
The party loses. They go first. Okay. So we're gonna start with the dire wolves attacking the dwarves and such. This dire wolf's gonna move back so we can get to the back one. Basically, I'm killing your red shirts. -1, right? -1 and -1.
Go ahead.
That is a hit, and that doesn't quite kill him though. Oh, now it's starting to do it to me. You guys are giving me the...
Potato.
Exactly, the potato. 14. Thaco. 18. Armor class 4. That's what it is.
Is there something... Mine's closer to a turnip. That's worse than potato, isn't it?
Oh, yes. You know what else? You know what else it is? I don't know why, but... Oh my gosh. I just took 78 hit points off that guy. That's wrong. So I don't know why it does it in this, but I don't have problems with the auras when we were playing 5th edition. So the wolf is going to bite Benedict. That's in front of him.
No, he's going to try.
An 11. That certainly doesn't hit. This wolf...
No, I bite him back.
This wolf here attacks Steve. A 14 does not hit Steve. His armor class is 1, so I needed a 17. This wolf turns on Grenlead.
My hit points.
Only rolled a 3, so that does not hit either. And then the riders... let's see. How many attacks do I need? 1, 2... I think there's 3 riders left. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, so I'm just going to roll them all here to save time. 1, 2, there we go. -1, -1, and then -1, -1, -1, -1. Okay. Does this? I don't think a 16 hits Steve. Thaco 18 armor. No, so they needed a 17. Did not hit.
Oh goody.
So it's your guys' turn. And I realized I did not do the dwarves last time. So when it comes around to them, I will give them I'll give them some extra attacks here this turn. But let's do you guys first. So who
is this wolf empty?
Yes.
Okay.
And injured because I shot that one twice.
Yes.
Even better. Okay, so Steve's I'm going to crouch stand low, and I'm going to ram my shield up underneath him, and I'm going to dump him onto the other one, to this one here.
Yep.
While stabbing both of them at the same time.
Okay.
So what do you want?
Give me a Steve shit first.
Steve shit for the win. Modifier of a 1. Submit and a 1 and submit.
Oh yeah. So,
Holy shit.
So you crash this wolf back across the ice. And then roll your stab to try to hit.
I will attempt to make a kebab.
If you kill the one, I'm just going to carry the damage over.
Oh, thanks.
14 is a hit, 20 damage. That kills that wolf, and then takes this wolf down by the remainder of the hit points that did not get used. I'm also going to say that this hobgoblin gets dismounted. All right.
Come and play with me, puppies.
Benedict?
Come and play with me.
All right. I'm going to take a step.
Yes.
And I'm going to swing at the wolf.
At the wolf, go ahead.
And with the chant, it's +1 hit, +1 damage?
Correct. So you're adding modifiers of 1 and 1. You don't need to put the plus in.
Yeah. So there's my first attack.
22 is totally a hit, dude, for 15 damage. You're attacking the wolf?
Yeah.
You almost lop its head off in one go.
All right. Well, I guess I'll try and rinse and repeat then.
Yep.
I was hoping to hit the hobby, but...
Okay, so your Thaco is 16, and the wolf's armor class is 6, so you need a 10, so that is a hit. You do another 19 damage to the wolf, and that destroys it, and the hobgoblin falls to the ice.
And I laugh at the hobgoblin for falling to the ice.
And now we are... Granite continues the chant, I assume? Okay, yep. And Grenlead, you are also in melee. What would you like to do?
I think Grenlead is thinking to herself that she's getting kind of tired of fighting dogs on rocks.
The campaign started with that, right? Yes.
So there's a wolf in front of me, and his rider's fallen off. Is the rider...
you killed the rider. This this hobgoblin was actually on a different wolf and is lying just behind the wolf that you're fighting. And that wolf did try to bite you, so you're face to face with it.
Yeah, I'm kind of sick of puppy dogs, so I'm gonna take a good swipe at him.
Okay.
With my sword.
Yeah, and you get 2 attacks with your broadsword this turn. So.
Perfect.
And you are inside the chant, so when it asks you for modifiers, you're going to put in a 1 and then a 1 for damage as well.
Sorry, I'm used to 2 monitors, and I'm struggling with my screen real estate here.
That's okay.
That's welcome to poverty.
We're in no
idea.
We're in no rush. So Grenlead's Thaco is a 14. The wolf's armor class is 6, so you need an 8. So that 12 hits for 9 damage. And go ahead with your second attack. Because being a fighter is awesome for attacks in this game.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, a crit! So we're doubling out that 9 to 18, and you just hack that wolf to bits. That dire wolf's lying all over the ice. Let's go on to Worm.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Okay.
Pulling a
Steve supports that.
Gonna move here and cast lightning bolts.
Oh, you're getting up close and personal. Are we going through both wolves and the rider?
If I can angle it that way, absolutely.
Well, it'll be close, but I'll let you have that. Okay, go ahead and give me. I'll make their saves.
So it should go through, like this guy back here too.
How?
What?
How is it getting this wolf, and that guy?
Okay. I was looking at it the wrong way. Never mind.
Are you going through this wolf and that guy?
That's what I thought, and like the rider too. Yeah.
Okay. All right. No, that's fair. Let's do that.
Or like if I have to be here to do that, I'll do that.
No. You were fine where you were. I thought you were putting. Okay. I just thought you were putting the lightning bolt like down this way.
She didn't want to roast the red shirt.
Yeah. I wasn't going to mention that until after the spell was cast. That's okay. That's okay though. You can put it this way and catch both the rider on top of the wolf and that guy. Sounds good. Let's do that.
Okay.
And does Chant? I think Chant might give them -1 to their saves. Does Chant affect saving throws? Let's find out. You can go ahead and roll your damage though. So you're a 6th. Yep. You're a 6th level, 7th level wizard. So you're rolling 76. That's no joke.
Yeah, it looks like it does.
It says saving throws as well?
Yeah, it says all attacks, damage, and saving throws made.
Okay, I will
by those
add.
in the air.
I will add that in. So the wolf fails, and with the damage, it doesn't matter if the hobgoblins fail or not, or pass. They are obliterated in smoke and lightning, and so Worm runs over, chants a couple magic words, and kaboom! The lightning goes off.
I just look at Kira and say, "That was me."
Kira.
Okay.
Kira, can you hear me? Okay. And you get 2 shots. Are we shooting at this last wolf, I assume?
Yeah.
Kira has an Thaco of 16. The wolf has an armor class of 6, so you need a 10, Kira. So did you add your +1 for the chant? Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Okay, so that missed. And so did that. Rook, can you see it? No, Rook can't see it.
No, Rook can't see it, so Rook's going to move up. He's had enough.
Yep, go ahead.
Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
So you feel really good when you enter the chant. You hear the dwarven chant.
And I'm laying into this thing right here with my longbow.
Okay.
I think is it 2 or 3 of this round?
You get 3 shots because you're specialized with.
So you get a +1 one modifier.
Yep.
Rook is special.
I think you should probably be adding 2 in because of your short range bonus too, because I don't think that's included.
I rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Does that hit?
7.
With my
no, it
Thaco,
does not. Your Thaco is 14, so you need an 8, which now makes me think Kira's Thaco is wrong. So I'm going to go in and change that. Are you a 7th level ranger, guys? You guys are both 7th level rangers, right?
Yeah. My hit points aren't right either.
Okay, hold on. I'll go check Kira's. What should your hit points be, Kira? I show 37.
Okay, for some reason it's only showing 26 on my token.
Okay, I'll go in and change it. Give me a moment.
Well, that hit.
Your Thaco. Oh, your Thaco is right on your character sheet, but this token is not showing.
He's okay.
So I hit it once for a whopping 3 damage.
Okay, hold on. How about now, Kira? Did it? Yeah, I think it's working now. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so you hit it for how much? A whopping
3 damage. Whopping 3 damage.
Okay, it's not dead, dude. It's not dead.
No, it's not.
Okay, which I think ends the round, except for our dwarves. And our 4 drunken dwarves bum rush that. Hill dwarf power.
They get like two rounds of attacks.
Yeah, there's so many. Actually, I'm not even gonna worry about rolling. We just kill this wolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
A drunken brawl.
Can I get an initiative roll from someone? Oh yeah, this guy here. Hold on. I'm gonna say that these guys.
Yes, he's rushed the goblin. He's done.
They swarm that goblin, and he's done too. They like dogpile on him. He's lying on his back on the ice, and they just come in with blades a swinging. Who would like to roll initiative for the party? I'll take whichever one comes up first. Worms comes up first. How come it only
rolled for me? I don't know.
Oh my! I'm gonna roll against you. Here we go.
Nobody on the.
There you go. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, it shouldn't do that. Well, I won initiative, so you're about to see more people enter the battle.
Sorry.
I hope these fucking people. I hope these commoners get the fuck out of here.
You mean our dwarven friends or the people behind us?
The people behind us. These dwarves are fine.
Just these people.
Okay,
These
so
dwarves are great. They just hack the wolf in bits.
So these guys reach you this turn. They run out of the snowy darkness into the party.
Which draconians are these? Do we recognize them?
Yes.
Flavor?
These are the acid pool guys.
Oh, sweet! On the ice, perfect. What could go wrong?
And then with them, you see a couple of the bones exploding guys.
Oh, even better.
So hit the bones exploding guys first.
Yep.
The bones
then get 'em-
exploding guys
yeah.
are the ones with the wings, right? Like on the icon,
Well, they all
like this
have
guy.
wings.
Yes, that's correct. That's
Okay.
correct. Okay,
No,
so
they don't all have wings.
so
Sorry.
these two guys that reach and they look out of breath, like they've been friggin' hauling ass trying to keep up with those wolves across the ice. Okay,
Just in time to die.
so they rush in, and the first two will attack Steve, because as they do. But they're at -1 from the chant, right? They're inside the chant. Yes, they are. So they are at -1. That does not hit. That does not hit,
No.
and
Not even a little bit.
neither does that one. However,
Clang, clang, clang.
both of these guys. Let's see. Can they see?
Ah,
45 feet. Yeah. They both cast Magic Missile on Worm.
Why would they do
No.
that? She's not a threat.
It's
probably
all.
Sargas lightning bolt.
Yeah, the big flash of boom across the ice.
It wasn't me.
That was the ranger.
except then you turned and said to Kira, "That was me!" In the middle of battle.
That's
Way to go,
absolutely
Worm.
right.
You're too freaking far away from me.
So, Worm, you take 12 points of damage as 4 magic missiles strike you.
I got 5 left. Use them wisely.
And this guy, this last one attacks this dwarf here. With his sword, roll. -1 for the chant. -1 to damage. 11 does not hit. So this is where their movement ends them, and it's now your guy's turn. So let's start with Steve, because he's in immediate combat.
Rook, take out the guys shooting the missiles. You too, Kara. All right, which ones explode? Hang on.
The ones shooting the missiles.
The one shooting the missiles.
All right, then I guess he has to meet this one. Right. So this looks like it's time for maybe a rock bottom with some distance.
Are we talking wrestling moves here?
Yeah, we are.
Thought he was talking curling.
Sorry, so you're running out to the spellcaster and giving him a rock bottom?
No. I'm using this one as a projectile using a long-range choke slam.
What?
So you're going to grab this one and then rush this back one with this one in your hand?
Sure, let's do it that way. I was going
He
to
was gonna
throw it,
throw
but
it.
that works.
I don't think you can...
Throw it 10 feet.
Steve is strong, but I don't think he can throw a draconian 15 feet.
Just use this guy to hit this guy so he stops shooting at Worm.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah,
He's using this guy
Yeah,
to
using
hit this
that
guy.
to hit this
Oh,
guy.
no, I meant this one here, but...
Okay.
Oh, let me use the one I want.
Let's get the Steve does shit button first of all for the grapple as you go by.
Yep.
Um,
And it's going to put me outside the range after, but yeah, that's all right.
I know, like
One.
we all make sacrifices in our life, Steve.
Oh no, I might have missed.
I don't think you miss. Steve's Thacko is
13.
13? Yeah, your
13.
token is not updated either.
No. That's why I double checked it.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get it to update right now.
On my sheet it says 13.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, so 13 and its armor class is 4, so you need a 9, Steve, and you rolled a 7, my man. So you try to grab him and he's like, we've heard of this Steve guy, and he ducks back out of the way of your hand.
Ah! I don't know what else I can do then.
I mean, you can still
How
run.
many
You can
attacks?
still
Dragon
run.
sword.
You get 2 attacks because
Oh, well then I'm just gonna fucking chop him.
who? This guy right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I try to like grab him with my sword in my hand. That's probably why I fucked this up. I didn't put the sword away.
No.
Shit.
Roll
Then
your
I
sword
go chop
attack
him.
then. Roll your sword attack.
Yeah, I gotta get on the other sheet because it doesn't.
I
work
know
yet.
because you know
It's fine. No, it's good.
this
You
lackluster.
only
Vite-
moderately suck.
Also,
It's fine.
someone's asking if you're building. Mystery wants to know if you're building something while you play D&D. The answer is yes.
Yes, I am.
It's how we manipulate his. Oh my god, dude! So 14 to hit. That hits. You do 15 damage. Oh no! This draconian goes kerplat, and
I believe splat. Yeah.
It does double damage, doesn't it, against Draconians?
Does the sword do double against draconians?
Yes, against dragons and draconians.
So 30 damage to the draconian.
Yeah, and it's immune to the imprisoning effect of the Baz draconians.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to
Plus
worry
3
about that.
versus, or
But it does.
oh,
We
does
get
it give me a +3 bonus against their
No.
stuff? Because it says
No, just
it
the
says against weapons and spells cast by the dragons or draconians.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Is their explosive vileness count as a spell?
Yeah, I'll allow that. But first of all, let's move this up here because the ice begins to steam and melt
Yeah.
in a big puddle here.
Of course it is.
Oh god, that means the dragon's coming up through the ice.
It also because it says 10-foot 10-foot radius. So yeah, there you go. This guy is dead though. And Steve, you take 2 acid damage.
No.
I think his friends should be immune to their acid damage, but
It hasn't been up till now.
no, they're not.
That's
Nowhere in the rules does it say draconians are not hurt by their friends
Oh,
dying
shit.
around them. Which makes me think I wouldn't want to stand near my friends all that often. Just saying. Okay, so this particular bit of ice inside the circle now, not good. Not good. We'll roll at the end of the turn, though. Okay, so that was Steve. Benedict is next closest to melee, I think. No, sorry. Grenlead is. What would Grenlead like to do?
I think that the fast-moving guys are gone, so I'm gonna put on my hood and run to Grinnick, and we're gonna run for land if you'll come with me.
Okay. So we're using our action to put on our invisibility cloak, right?
Yep.
Okay. And thank you for the cheer, by the way, Chris. Appreciated. And then you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You run over to Grinnick and say, like, let's get out of here.
Let's do this battle on
On solid ground.
we're gonna move.
Okay.
Yeah, move forward.
Okay.
Grinnick
Grinnick, go ahead.
Grinnick doesn't want to do that yet because he's going to have to break the chain if he moves.
Benedict.
And there's still guys left to swing and fight.
Your champ's not gonna do us much good
When we're dead, did you say? You broke up on the
Yeah,
last word.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
When we're dead. Benedict. You can hear some talking
Yes,
going
sir.
on behind you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna holler out to my my drunken troops here that the little guys spew acid and the big ones explode when you kill them.
Okay.
Just so they know.
Mm-hmm.
They have to be duly informed.
Yes.
And I'm going to step in here, and I'm going to give a swing at the guy to my left. Oh wait, I'm still in the chant. Apologies, cancel that.
This one here?
The one, no, upper.
Yeah.
That guy, yeah.
Okay.
I would have pinged, but I'm trying to click. And
That's fine. Oh, a crit! 15
30 damage.
30, so he dies. We're getting another acid pool. What could go wrong?
Well, I took 2. I moved 2 and attacked. I'm going to take an attack of opportunity if I can, and I'm going to...
Well, hold on a second. Hold on.
Okay.
So this guy dies. Splashing you for 3 acid damage, Benedict.
Yeah.
Splashing his friend for 5. So this guy takes 5. And so does this guy up here take 5. Oh, Jesus. You know, if the hit points were right, you could start a massive chain reaction.
We did that with the exploding guys.
So, this guy here, where the 2 acid pools suddenly overlap, the ice breaks, and this draconian falls through the ice. And we're gonna put a blue dot on him because he's there, but he's not above the ice anymore. He looks around and down he goes into the water. Next closest, Grinnick, are you gonna keep chanting?
Grinnick's now going to look at his sister sheepishly, and he's going to say, "Eyelash, let's go."
Can I like that?
The ice is breaking. We're out of here.
Yeah,
that's me finishing my move, by the way.
So you're going to take an attack of opportunity? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the attack of opportunity on you, and it would still be under the effects of the chant. A 16 does not hit. Their Thaco is 16, and your armor class is -2, so they would have needed an 18. Yep. Yeah. Okay, Grannick. So you want to move now?
Yeah. Which way is the nearest land? Which way are we going?
This way, to the right side of the screen.
I'm not running away. I'm just getting solid ground to kill the next one and then backing up again. Just so you know.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to run yet.
Does Kira say that? Kira, you're right there. You can see them making the decision.
I have 5 hit points and I'm not running. What are you guys
doing? It doesn't make sense to move yet.
Okay, so
she
guilted me. So your sister's like, we need to get out of here, and Kira's like, don't you fucking move.
You keep chanting, you motherfucker.
Never been so proud of Kira in my entire life.
I say that. Worm says that.
Worm.
Look at Kira giving a thumbs up. That's it. Be a ranger. Go all on.
Worm is so angry today.
I'm stressed. Okay, my book was talking to me. It wants to be inside me. It's weird. Okay.
It wants to be inside me.
Everybody on the battlefield stops and looks at Worm.
Someone please clip that. Someone please clip that. It wants to be inside me.
Inside me.
Okay, well, so Grinnick keeps chanting.
And you said Rook needs to get laid.
You're not talking about the code and the measure,
Kira, what would you like to do?
No, not
Hold
that.
on, I need to know which book. You're not talking about the measure and the code.
Is there magic users left?
There are 2. These guys back here are casting spells.
Okay, well, I can only see this one, so this asshole right here.
Okay. I like how angry we're getting with them. This asshole right here.
He hurt Worm. I'm not happy.
Okay, are we firing our bow? An 11. Kira's Thaco, let's see here. Kira's Thaco is 14, and this nasty draconian has an armor class of 2, so you only need a 12, Kira. Did you add in your chant? Yes, you did. You did not add in your short range bonus, though, right?
Oh, no, I didn't.
So that's a hit. That would have been 1 higher, and it would do 2 damage, plus an extra 1 for the short range bonus, so 3 damage.
And then I get 1 more shot, right?
Yep. Dark Ace, thank you for the follow. Appreciated. Yeah, you get a second shot with your bow.
Am I adding 2 in?
Yeah.
These, then?
For sure.
Okay.
One for your short range bonus because you have bow specialization, and
that's where I got messed up. Okay.
Yeah. Do you have bow specialization? Actually, maybe you don't. I thought we did give you bow specialization.
I thought so.
No, you don't have it yet.
Because you have the broadsword.
Because you have broadsword specialization, yeah.
So never mind.
14.
That last one missed, and that one hits though for 4 damage. So one missed, one hit. That's all. Okay, cool.
Move.
Yeah, go ahead.
Move over here by frickin' worm, so that if another lightning bolt or something fucking comes this way, I can get in front of it.
Worm, what are you doing?
Look at the rod.
Look at the smile.
Worms
Look
of
at the smile. No, she's
running away.
I can already see the line. I can already see the line.
Yep. She sees the lightning bolt line.
She sees the lightning bolt line. She's like, gotta do it. 5 hit points, Worm. 5 hit points.
Do it.
There is cover up there.
Do it.
Can you take a step back?
There's cover right here.
Oh, that's where you're going? I did not see that one. Actually, you can make a 10-foot wide lightning bolt, Worm. Right?
And
So
hit almost all of them.
I just don't know how long the 10-foot... I think the 10-foot lightning bolt
It's
is...
40 feet, isn't it?
Is it 40? It's 80 by 5 or 40 by 10,
And
right?
40
Yes.
by 10, I think.
So how would you like to do that? 40 by 10, how far does that get you?
The way I'm gonna do it
The way I'm doing this.
is I'm aiming for their feet. So
Yeah.
I'm literally crouching, aiming for feet and ankles because I want to melt the ice as I'm going.
All right.
Never mind. Go ahead.
You're not in that area. Well, you're kind of in that area, but you know.
That's water with
Um,
electricity. What could possibly go wrong?
It's fine.
You've got a Steve Does Shit button. You'll be fine.
The stroke can either be a fork, a single bowl.
Listen, I'll be honest. I thought you were going here. I thought you were going to go up here and put a diagonal lightning bolt through the
That's
3.
what I thought too.
But now I kind of like what you're doing. So, continue.
Yeah.
Do it.
Just trying to get the length, the distance. Sorry.
She's going the distance. Doo doo. She's going for speed. We should have never given her lightning bolt.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
It says it's. I'm so confused. I'm sorry.
What? We can read it together here.
All right. So an inch wide and 4 inches long.
Okay, so an inch is like a 10 feet. So an inch wide is 10 feet wide. 4 inches is 10 feet.
The
40
area of
feet.
effect, though, is determined by the spellcaster, just as the distance is. So I'm level 7.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't actually know.
Okay, let me check lightning bolt, and we will come
Sorry.
to. No. We are learning this together, and 12-year-old Jeremy is slapping me upside the head, going, "You should know this," but 48-year-old Jeremy is like, "I can't remember. It's been so long."
You're getting so old you forgot a year.
Yeah. Well, I just turned, so you got to get used to saying the new age. I don't like 48 at all. Okay, so here's what range is. Range is the lightning bolt doesn't have to start from you.
It doesn't.
No.
Friend, you have just made my day.
But wherever it starts from, the area of the lightning bolt's effect is determined by the spellcaster. So the stroke can either be a fork bolt, 10 feet wide and 40 long, or a single bolt, 5 feet wide and 80 long.
Okay.
So
Do that from back over here by me.
in that case, the stroke
works.
would begin. The stroke could begin. The lightning bolt stroke begins as your 7th level, so 110 feet from you.
Oh wait. Okay. So I can stay
She doesn't
there.
have to get in a line. She can just
Yeah,
set it
you
wherever.
don't have to be anywhere
angle
close
it.
to
I
it.
wish I wouldn't have gone to the wolves if I'd known that.
Oh well.
I didn't know what that meant. Oh well. It's fine.
Maybe
so
a book just told you.
So it says, it gives an example. An
If you'd
8.
gone to that wizard school, you'd have learned this.
I wish they would not use the term stroke, but it says an 8-inch stroke. Jesus Christ. An 8-inch stroke is begun at range 4 inches, but the possible space in the desired direction is only 3.5 inches, so the bolt begins at the 3.5 maximum and it rebounds 8 inches in the direction of its creator. So it still rebounds and everything. Yeah.
Okay. So like right there.
Right where?
Right here. Right?
Yeah. I never thought of it this way. I always thought it had to be in a line off of you, but
So did I.
my reading of this is saying quite the opposite. And
I
it,
always thought it was from your
and it
hand.
does-
I always thought it came
Now,
from your hand.
Jeremy, now that I have this knowledge.
yeah.
Y'all fucked.
Oh,
Y'all
Dear
fucked.
God.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, and I'm gonna blow shit up.
Yeah, you're right.
magic
No
missile,
stopping her
my
now.
And
ass!
it does say that it sunders wooden doors and splinters up to 10 feet of oh my God, one
You
See,
can
in
need
the-
a worm does shit button.
1 feet of stone melts metals with a low melting point, such as gold. So like you're definitely putting wherever you put those spell down, it's going to tear the ice apart.
Yeah, that's where I'm putting it.
So it's going to hit these three. 1, 2, and then down here 3. Right? So roll...
If it's 10 feet, it should hit this guy too.
Oh, because you're doing the 40-foot wide, 10 feet long. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. You're right. You're correct.
Strike that, reverse it. But yes.
Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah.
And then I stand behind Kira. Like, I'm
Okay.
sorry, I'm sorry. I'm
Just
trying to be nice.
leave that line down there for a second for reference. Thank you. And I'm going to make some saving throws here. So I'm going to roll for the Bozaks first, which are the spellcasters. One of the first one gets a -1 for... Oh, no, he's not in the chant. He's not in the chant. Neither one of them are. So submit. He rolled a 1, so that's a fail. And then this one rolls a 12. That is also a fail. And then we have 2 K-Pack Draconians as well. And they roll for spell. And they are... I think they are in the chant.
This one for sure, I would think is.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know. It's only like 1/4.
So he made it, even with the chant, and the other one failed. I got to mute for 1 second. I got work calling me. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I do have to take this. I'll be right back.
I was looking forward to yelling, yeah, fuck work. No. Now we just all sit around and look at each other while on stream.
Oh, this
How
is
are
going to
you
be
guys?
awesome.
I am fine-ish. I am fine adjacent. I'm scared now that Worm can cast that fucking thing in a line
Wherever.
100 feet from her.
Well, I'm not. I'm excited for this shit.
But at the same time, Steve is
That's my
just
girl.
would be overjoyed.
Yeah.
See, good things happen when Copper's here. Had Copper not been here, everything would have been going for shit by now.
We'd forgot about all
Okay,
that.
sorry about that. So now I'm gonna draw. We're gonna do a rectangle, and we need it 10 feet.
Oh, did it?
Oh, excuse me.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah. Was that Murray?
Yeah.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Whoop.
I did message her back.
That's what she said.
Yeah. So this is coming here, and we have to tilt it, right? Because it hit all of them. Did I not do that enough? Because it's...
I may not have drawn it far enough. Or I drew it too far. I don't know. I couldn't see like where I was ending.
No, I think we can cheat and just sort of touch there. Okay.
It bounces off his big toe and like
How much damage did you roll? 31.
31.
Holy crap. So listen, as these guys die, they explode. So anywhere 2 of these circles or squares overlap, you have open water. So there's 1.
Oh, Steve just dodges it.
There's 2.
Oh, Steve.
Fall back!
Back up!
There's 3.
Oh, he just nicked it.
And there's 4. Wow. So the ice cracks and shatters as the lightning bolt tears down it, and basically as each draconian is hit by this, like they burst into acid. The other ones, their skin melts off and their bones explode. And what you're left with is, as you can see, a pretty significant break in the ice. Steve, you're like literally right on the edge. Rook, it is your turn. Thank you for everybody for being patient with me while we worked out that spell effect.
Oh, fuck that. That was awesome.
You're all good. That was awesome.
That was
I think Steve pooped a little. That doesn't look good at all.
Okay, I'm going to tell everyone to run because I'm going to hit this guy.
This guy here?
If I hit this guy, Steve's going in the drink. So I'm going to hit this guy and tell those guys to fall back.
Okay, go ahead and shoot. You get 3 shots there, my man.
Yeah.
The guy with the blue
I'm in
dot's
the-
in the water anyway, isn't he?
The guy with the blue dot is
either
below
Steve
the
shits
surface of the
button.
water. That's correct.
Yeah.
And I'm short range, so I get a +2, right?
You would get +1 for short range, +1 for the chance. So +2 to hit and +2 to damage. Make sure that's... Don't use the pluses, but...
Yeah.
That lightning bolt was certainly fire for effect.
Hit him. He took 8.
8. That kills him. So we have another detonation.
Oh no, sorry guys.
And it's doing D8 damage to these dwarves. They are not dead. They have They have 9 hit points. So you damn near killed them, but
That's the only guy I can see. I can't see unless I move up. Also, 1 to here, I guess. I don't see anybody. Are they all in the drink?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see a soul.
Yeah, everybody's dead.
This guy's got...
Except
Yeah, there
for
is
this
one
guy.
draconian beneath the water that fell through.
I'll let the water take care of him. Let the water take care of him.
Yes. So does the party now run?
Yes, we're gonna run.
Okay.
Can I see the one below the water?
Steven.
Absolutely, Steve.
I'm going to proudly march.
It's
I'm not
struggling.
running
It's
anywhere.
struggling to swim as its armor and gear is obviously a weight factor.
Are there wolf parts near? Is there enough of a wolf?
Oh yeah,
for
like
me to send
the
them
bodies
along
of the
to their-
direwolves. That sort of. Yeah, sure, if you want to.
Yeah, sheath, catch, and then I'm gonna run.
Okay, so you drop a dead direwolf on him. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck 'em
Okay.
if you can't take a joke.
And then you run.
Kira immediately turns around and starts shoving Worm ahead of her, like, go.
I'm going. My
Yeah, and then I will run as fast as the slowest person.
Okay.
So you and I are
And I
marching.
am going to pull my bow out, which you guys barely ever see.
You have a
Put my
bow?
s-
I forgot you had one.
And put my shield away because I think this might be a running fight now.
So listen, we catch up to. Can we all see this overland map again?
Yep.
Okay. So we have crossed.
Sir, yes, sir.
You have crossed the frozen lake. The wind is still. The wind and snow is still falling when you reach this side, and the refugees are sort of standing on the edge of a trail leading up into another valley. But as promised, there is cloud and mist everywhere on this side of the valley, and
Perfect.
visibility is now down to with the snowstorm somewhere in the neighborhood of sort of like 20-25 feet, and people are huddling close trying to stay warm and such. Someone finds you. I'm gonna say Lorana, actually. Lorana finds you and says, do we climb? Like, are we heading up into this valley then?
Yep.
I think maybe like me and Rook, because like we are better trackers and stuff like that.
Yep.
We're up in front, like helping, making sure, and just everybody, make sure that everybody that's in this caravan, like within arm's reach of somebody else.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Well, the
moving in
dwarves would
same
know
fucking
this.
direction as much as we can.
All
Do
right.
the dwarves not know this valley too? Like, use
Uh,
them as guides.
they call it the Valley of Clouds, so they don't know a lot about it. They don't come here.
Okay, never mind then. We'll keep them.
They
close
have
to.
been here, but they don't come here regularly.
Kira, shouldn't I go to the rear in case there's any stragglers?
No, the boys can handle that.
I've
You
got
and
them.
me are better trackers. We're going up front.
Okay. Let's bring Spark with us just in case we need a runner.
What is Worm's hit
Didn't
point?
set her.
Are you going to try to find Spark in amongst the?
Worm is in bad shape. I
Yeah,
shove her
before-
at you and then go with Rook.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just-
going to.
I just call out for Spark.
So, the dwarves that were with you on the ice begin to tell the tale, and
I took
word
3 damage, just so you know.
word spreads quickly of your deeds. There is a frozen river that runs out of this valley, and as you climb higher into it, the tall peaks
I
of the
took 2.
Carolus Mountains are unseen in these deep rolling fogs that seem to rise from somewhere deeper down the canyon. As sun comes up, the storm starts to let up a bit, but you're now surrounded by fog, and our 2 rangers that are sort of trailblazing for all of the refugees. You go deeper and deeper into this mountain valley, and you start to notice it's getting warmer.
Good.
And then you start to encounter vents spewing boiling hot steam.
Okay.
And the natural warming effect of the valley is what's causing this mist, right? The cold weather and this. So the hot clinging mists part, though, ahead to reveal a large carved archway over 50 feet high. Dwarven runes are carved into the surrounding stonework, and the stonework is obviously of dwarven manufacture.
Did we just find the mountain dwarves?
As you call for people to come forward, any dwarf that would like to try to read the runes, we have 2 dwarves in the party. Can both of you roll a D100? It's Old Dwarvish, and it's also a little different than the Hill Dwarf dialect.
Kira speaks 8 languages.
Grinnick, you can't make heads or tails out of it. You can tell it's Dwarvish, but it's just. But Grinlead, this is what the archway reads: "Enter ye hereby the lands of Thorbarden. Follow the road that lies beyond into the justice of the 9 thanes below." And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Yeah. I mean, not for ending. Yeah, we found the dwarves.
Awesome. Good session. Great lightning bolt.
Yeah, you're so
Lead
fucked
lead
now.
worm.
We
Shit's
will.
gonna get real.
So we have found maybe an entrance to Thorbarden, and we will be back next Sunday to continue our Dragonlance adventure. Sunday at 7 o'clock. Please remember that to give our sponsor, Canadian Dice, a visit. CanadianDice.com. You can use our code OMRD. That's the initials for Old Men Rolling Dice to get a 10% discount off your order. Lots of time, to order for Christmas. Let's
Christmas.
tomorrow, Affy, are you running your game tomorrow?
Absolutely. Running the
Everyone's
game.
flashing their business.
So tomorrow you can jump over to the Vokter to check out their game of Mistwalkers. It's a Ravenloft game. Very cool. Viking, when are you streaming next?
Well, officially Friday.
Officially?
Friday, 10 p.m. PST. Every Friday, I build miniature terrain out of garbage.
Nice.
Your own game.
Upcycle and recycle. It is. It's all garbage. This is just leftover stuff. Someone threw out, and now it's going to be a city house.
Let's do a raid here.
Who shall we raid? I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I got
for me.
I got D&D Denial. I have Tabletop Misfits.
Nat 20 show.
Is Grouch Couch up? I don't see my group. I have so many people online right now. The list goes on and on.
Yeah, Sunday's pretty busy for something.
Let's raid Tabletop Misfits. I haven't done them. Don't we know them?
Hey, Misfits.
Do we not want
Yeah,
to? Okay.
That's who we
Okay.
had that interview with.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Okay. Let's do someone
know
else
this.
then.
Fine.
I thought we played with the guys from there for. Oh no, that was Warlocks and Waffles for.
Yeah.
You guys
Alien and
are
stuff.
keeping
Monday
track,
Night
you know
Plus.
so many people.
I know you can't. You can't. Okay. Well then, where?
I just put it up in chat.
The Nat 20 show.
Yeah.
If it's bad, blame Bree. Anything else to say before I hit the raid button?
Get fucked.
Get fucked. Okay. thank you for joining us. We'll be back next Sunday at 7 o'clock Eastern for more first edition Dragonlance.
Yeah, and
Get
fuck
fucked, yo.
myself.